Love Island USA Season 5. This is episode 10. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Tammy. This is Tammy Talks Love Island. First things first, thank you to everybody for the lively, vibrant conversations in the comment section on the last video. Keep it going. Everybody stay respectful. Nobody got out of pocket. That's what we're going to keep going, all right? If you are a brand new viewer or a returning viewer that is not yet subscribed to the channel, y'all hit that subscribe button, all right? I want to get to 15,000. So we about 1,400 away, so we can get to 15,000. That'll be dope, all right? So if you have not already, hit that subscribe button, but bump all that. Let's talk about this episode. Not Carmen embarrassing me. Not Carmen embarrassing me like this. Why she had to embarrass me? Lord have mercy. So it starts off with Destiny announcing that it came down to the two people, Victor and Carmen. They said on one hand, somebody came here looking for somebody and wanting to start a relationship with somebody outside of the process. And I said, girl, ain't that everybody that's there? But whatever. And then they said on the other hand, which was Victor, on the other hand, there was a person that was here that has a potential mate, a potential prospect within the little confines, the little house or whatever. And that is Carmen, okay? So ultimately, they decided to keep Carmen because Bergie, knocking everything over, because Bergie had kind of, gave that little impassioned speech about how he's willing to risk it all for Carmen. The way Marco was about to throw up because he was... Let me tell y'all this. The bromance on this show, I have to constantly remind myself that these are babies, okay? These are 21, 22, 23-year-olds. I have to constantly keep reminding myself of that. But the way that Marco and Leo and even Keenan were about to completely just throw up and just could not take life at that moment. And it's crazy because Victor looked almost mad. But see, words mean things. Victor spoke this into existence when he was like, I want to go home. I want to be voted last. I want to go home because I just don't want her here. You spoke this into his existence, big baby. So Victor said that he has no regrets. Everything that he's done and said is truly who he is, his best choices and his worst choices. So I'm glad he can acknowledge that there were some worse ones. So they up here, they crying and carrying on, and I got you, big baby, and I'm gonna be here for you, bruh. I'm gonna be here for you. I got you, whatever you need. Whatever you need, I got you. I was like, he ain't going off to war, y'all. Y'all said it's a whole Casa Amor. Ain't he gonna pop back up at the end? Nonetheless, everybody's going up telling him things. Bergie tells him, I'm going to learn from this experience. Victor is still a dick. And it's like, learn whatever you want to. There's going to be challenges. I hope you learn from this, Victor. I hope you learn something from this. Does Bergie have something to learn? Yes. But Victor, I hope you learn something from this too. Because again, this is not all Bergie. This was not all Carmen. Victor played an equal 33.33333333% in all of this shit. It wasn't just them. Victor is by no means innocent. Carmen then has the audacity to say she feels bad because she thinks it's her fault. Girl, you ain't got to think it is your fault. It is your fault. It is your fault. Of course it is. This all started when you kissed Bergie during the challenge. Of course it's your fault. Marco and Keenan are a little too mad that Bergie wanted to take a chance. They over there, man, I can't believe this shit, bro. Like, I'm tight right now. I'm tight. Can't take it. How dare this man? How dare this man send another man home because he wanted to take a chance on this girl? That's how y'all sounded. That's how y'all sound. How dare, I'm talking, and I'm talking to everybody. Everybody that is mad that Bergie wanted to save Carmen. How dare Bergie want to send his competition away and keep the girl that he's interested in. My God. Oh my God. How awful is Bergie? It's common sense, y'all. I don't get why y'all are mad about that. They're weird. I think all the men on this show are weird. All of them. Every single one of them. All of them are weird, except for Harrison. But that's because Harrison is a little older, get a little bit of maturity about him, as my uncle would say. He's more mature. So then we have Carmen talking about some cannot confide in you. I said, girl, you gonna confide in front of the cameras? All right. Tells Hannah that even though she was 90% mad at Victor, she was 10% mad at Bergie. Why was she mad at Bergie, y'all? Because he told her you're a strong woman. And to her, that's a diss, apparently, because she felt that that meant that she was always going to be fighting their battles going forward. She wants a partner that is going to be more upfront. Carmen. Whoo, child. The way Hannah is looking at her, because that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Bergie coming back and telling you that Victor said that you were telling everybody that he was just friendship vibes did not mean that you needed to go and talk to Victor. You could have used it as an opportunity to assure Bergie, no, I'm interested. I want to work on this. I want to get to know you, blah, blah, blah. You chose to turn this into a dick slinging contest, which ultimately got y'all both voted off. We then even hear Keenan and Marco say that it shouldn't have even been Victor and Carmen in the bottom. It should have been Cassie and Bergie. Well, you see, y'all, they know that the fans are voting, right? Because I feel like you can't say what people should have done. You know what I mean? I can tell y'all who I thought should have been in the bottom. If you're going off of least compatible couples, in that episode, it was Victor and Carmen. I think what also did not help Mr. Victor was saying, I hope we're in the bottom and we get sent home because I don't want her to be here. Your wish is the audience's command. Oh well. So Anna dumps Leo because she was flirting with Cassie. Okay, so thank you to the commenter that reminded me that Marco was with Cassie initially. I feel like it's only episode 10, so much has happened, but Anna needs to stop acting as if Cassie came clear to blue the fuck out of nowhere and pounced on Leo, right? I feel like everybody's supposed to be talking to everybody. I guess for me, that's what I don't quite understand about Anna and like why she's tripping like this. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like we're in a situation where you took Leo from her. She took her man back. Nonetheless, she dumped him. Cassie and Bergie didn't talk. She feels that the girls are mad at her. They are. But she wants to start moving for herself and not thinking about everybody else, as you should. Y'all ain't there to make friends, okay? Y'all are there to find somebody. Y'all are not there to make friends. If them heifers don't like you because you took back the guy that picked you initially, why isn't anybody mad at Leo? I guess. I mean, on top of the fact, we have to acknowledge that they were not talking shit about Anna the way that Anna lied and told everybody. Harrison feels that Destiny is not flirtatious enough. Destiny says this is the second young sir that has all but said you're not doing nothing. Okay? Now, nobody is saying that you got to be jumping on his bones and, popping it for pee. But at some point, you do have to be flirtatious. You got to flirt with him. Make him think that you want him. Make him feel, desired. Make him feel like, damn, you look good, son. You have to do something. You got to do something. But this is the second man. I don't think there will be a third, sis. I don't think there will be a third. They will send your ass home. Them people on there are there to fuck, okay? And if you ain't giving it up, at some point, they gonna give you up. And you will be back sitting on the couch with me, watching TV, doing recaps. All right. What else happened? So Hannah tells Marco. Remember, I told you that there's something about Hannah we can't trust quite. The fact that she started all but sobbing about being called a snake. Hannah now goes and tells Marco and Anna what Carmen said about Bergie earlier. Marco was like, I told you, you picked the wrong. Relax. Relax. Victor ain't off to war. Victor ain't off to war. He's not a POV. He's okay. He's probably sitting in a nice 5-star hotel right now, chilling. He's fine. He's gonna be okay. All right? You ain't got to feel, don't cry for me, Argentina. Victor is okay. So, Carmen said that she wants to confide in you. Nonetheless, Hannah then goes and tells KK what Carmen said too. I said, Hannah, you getting busy, ain't you? We ain't seen Hannah talk this much to anybody else in a while. Hannah usually stick to the side and just make a bunch of faces. We don't see Hannah do too much talking. Very communicado tonight, though. So, Hannah and Anna, the Annas, pull Bergie to the side and all but let him know about Carmen. While Bergie, at the meantime, spills the beans about Cassie, talking about some Cassie been thinking about pursuing Leo. Bergie, you talk to them. And I don't think Bergie does it to be malicious. That's the thing. I think Bergie is just somebody that just has diarrhea of the mouth. And he just wants... I mean, I think the real issue... Bergie does not have a guy friend in there. You know what I mean? All the other guys are confiding and gossiping with each other. Bergie doesn't have that. So he ends up talking to the girls a lot, and he ends up just spilling tea. So they tell him that, Carmen was like, you're what I like, but you're a good guy. But, and whenever it's a but, it kind of ruins the preceding sentence. So Bergie wants someone that's just gonna want him. I said, damn, Bergs. I hope they bring somebody in for him. Anna confronts Cassie about going behind her back to talk to Leo. Feels that Cassie should have come to her and said something. I'm tired of hearing this shit from these people. These people are gonna fucking talk on this show. I'm not gonna only talk to one damn person the whole time. It's 12 of y'all in that house. Well, 11 now. We are going to talk. We were going to talk. On top of that, Anna, you heard what they were saying. I don't remember, and correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, please, y'all, but I do not remember Anna going and asking Cassie if she could talk to Leo. Unless I missed something, but I don't remember that part. So she basically, now she don't want to be Cassie's friend no more. Cassie, girl, bye. But I did like her. She was like, you should have learned from the KK and Keenan situation. You ain't learned a goddamn thing. Anna, go on somewhere, girl. I'm sick of you. Sick of you now. Go on somewhere. Carmen's been ignoring Bergie the whole day. Finally talks to him just to tell him that she felt that she had to fight that battle. You didn't. You chose to fight that battle. Bergie didn't ask you to fight that battle for him. She then friend zones him and asked him if he's okay with that. I really wish Bergie would have been like, no. If we can't be friends. Word to Deborah Cox. We can't be friends. To just act like we never were. I can't think of the words right now because I don't want to sing. Y'all don't want me to sing. So she dumps Bergie. I feel bad for Bergie. Bergie just doesn't understand why he keeps getting friend zoned. Bergie, I think you need to really think back to how you have played a part in becoming friend zoned. You know what I mean? I feel like Bergie just does not have the confidence within himself to really, really pursue a woman. And because I think Bergie allows himself to be friend zoned. If Bergie comes in and says, you know what, I like you, I want to get to know you, let's see what can happen, be very assertive, very direct, very forward, he might have better luck. Because they've been posting some little selfies and stuff. Bergie's not a bad looking guy. He just don't have the swag that he needs. And that's okay, because that will come with growth, right? So Cassie was talking to Leo, begging for a kiss. I was embarrassed, hated it. That was such an embarrassing scene. While this is going on, Anna asks Marco if she's overreacting because she's mad that Leo isn't talking to her. And are you stupid or are you dumb? You done dumped this man, told this man I don't want to kick you with your skate with your nothing. Told him to be gone. Poof. You ain't want nothing to do with him. And you what do you want him to do? Beg to talk to you? Anna, get the fuck. Go to bed. It looked like it was dark out. Anna, you need to go to bed. It's time, hun. Because you're not thinking straight right now. You're not thinking straight. Go have a glass of milk. Something to get your brain working. Because that don't make sense. Carmen puts a battery in Anna's back. And it's like, well, you need to go tell him it's disrespectful. Bitch, you're disrespectful, Carmen. What are you talking about? If anybody knows about disrespect, it's you, sis. It's you. It's you. So, just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Meanwhile, while this is happening, Cassie and Leo finally start kissing. And I was hoping Anna walked out during it, but she walks out after, tells Leo, I need to talk to you. Cassie gets up. Are my noodles done? Go and eat your ramen. Go and eat your ramen. It's done. Who are you even talking to, Cassie? Don't nobody like you right now, girl. You just talking to be talking. So she sits down with Leo, Anna, and it's like, it's disrespectful. We're still a couple. No, y'all not still a couple. Y'all are a couple technically. You broke up with him. Y'all are not a couple. He is free to talk to whoever he wants to in there. But for you to say he needs to wait before jumping into a relationship, I'm sorry, but he didn't exactly wait to jump into anything with you. So sick of Anna's big face ass. So then she feels so just pleased about herself and she walks away. Girl, bye. So then Marco tells Hannah that he's not just physically attracted to her, he's emotionally attracted to her. I don't see the chemistry with them, but he's attracted to her demeanor, her attention to detail, and her overall positive manner. I said Hannah's positive for now, but the way Hannah was talking, she don't really like Marco. That's what I got from the way she was talking in her confession. I don't know why I like him. He farts all the time. I don't know why I like him. He's gross. I don't know why I like him. Like, because you don't. You don't. He's just a couple. He's a safe bet. So then finally KK gets a text that the hideaway is open. They all need to pick a couple to go spend the night alone. Keenan and KK are obviously going to finish because it looked like they had the sex in that night vision cam. There was something going on, but they're going to go in there. I said, look at this walk of shame with her wearing lingerie and him wearing gray sweatpants while they walk in front of the other Islanders. I said, Lord, cringe. Don't leave nothing to the imagination, huh? But that was the episode, y'all. I feel like it was actually kind of boring. Actually kind of boring. But let me know what you guys thought about it down below. How y'all feel about Carmen? I know y'all gonna tell me I was wrong. I can own it. I was wrong. I'm still Team Bergie. I really hope Bergie finds somebody. Anybody that says Bergie shouldn't have been picked, you shouldn't have been picked. How about that? There's no reason why Bergie can't be on the show. We have to get past feeling like people have to look a certain way to be on TV. But let me know what you guys thought about the episode. Subscribe, thumbs up the video, hop in the comment section. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.